Welcome back to Tran Wins Baldur's Gate 3. Today we're going to work on our fiery friend, deal with the Paladins on tier. Let's go on first, make camp, and there's a scene that will play out. I haven't actually seen this scene because I would always keep skipping past it, since I'm not worried about seeing scenes ahead of recording time.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
That's a nice set of wings. Let me guess. Wyll's Patron.
Handler's the word, if it's all the same. My pup here's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora, and at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
I noticed that there's no attack icon down here. We're looking to see if there's a trade icon. Let's take a look. We'll say, blast it all, Wyll. Why didn't you tell me about her?
He's the Blade of Frontiers. Devil's plaything, just doesn't have the same ring.
Speaking of...
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I think as part of his animation, he should be touching the horns to figure out what the heck grew out of his head. Alright, let's go talk to Wyll, but as we try to do that, we'll make Karlach approach to talk to him in case she has dialogue, which she might not normally do if she's on the other side of the map.
Me?
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Just like what someone on the road to evil might say. How in the hells did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Unfortunately, Karlach was not able to speak because she ran away as soon as I clicked on him. And I can't just leave camp because right now it counts as night, so I'm not allowed to leave.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Defying his patron like that was extremely dangerous. A courageous or very stupid move.
Wouldn't be courage without the risk, would it? I'll figure out a way to make it up to him. What are heroes like? Swords? Shields? Shiny things?
Go and complete a rest. I have to cast all my buffs again, but that's fine. And then we will continue on Karlach's quest proper. Spells like Longstrider with the ritual, it says here, does not cost a spell slot when cast outside of combat. So as long as I'm doing it outside, I already cast it on her. So any ritual spells I get, I can essentially cast as a free boost spell, such as Speak with Animals as a ritual.
Stop me yet. One day I'll catch a break.
We are bringing Withers in the Kerr's form. In fact, he could be pretty awesome as an army. He could be like 3 people, right? But anyways, we're bringing a Paladin for this because we're dealing with fake Paladins. I'm curious if Withers have anything to say in Paladin form. Probably not. I mean, but there's only one way to find out these things that are unlikely to occur is to actually just do it. Karlach, of course, and then Wyll, who's was in the boat of trying to kill Karlach and is now not interested. We cross the bridge. There's Emerald Grove in this direction.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Sucker punching strangers. That short bit, right?
That was just a friendly tap, and you had it coming.
Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up.
Please. If me hitting you was the least of your worries for me saving your life, I think that's a pretty fair trade. You're pathetic if a few goblins killed your whole crew.
Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
You're giving up? I might take a shot at it myself.
Have at it. If you think you can do better. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk.
Alright, so this guy, he has 2 teammates, plus Brian, plus the druid. That means that he had an invalid party of 5 hacks. I still think party of limit of whatever 4 is stupid. Obviously, the whole thing's a setup.
That or a crock of shite. Come on. We're wasting time.
When people want to leave, they'll speed up, and if you manage to somehow keep up with them, they literally just disappear. Over here's where we found Scratch. There's where we found Karlach. climb up this ladder. And Karlach, I'd like you to hang back, please.
Let's march.
I'd like to do a little investigating before we commit. I mean, not that I doubt Karlach, because she's a companion.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
What happened to you?
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
Let's see what you have to trade. Potion of Glorious Vaunting, that sounds pretty cool. Potion of Animal Speaking, a bunch of arrows, some food, some scrolls. I assume that if we end up going in a fight with these people and I end up killing her, I assume that I can have access to all of this loot.
In Tyr's name.
That's the way this game seems to be managing inventory so far, is it generously actually lets you have realistic loot. If you kill an enemy in plate armor, he drops the plate armor.
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though.
Why? What's down there?
Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more.
This is a nice place to hole up in. What is it?
It was a tollhouse. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road.
Toll houses mean gold. Seen any around?
There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
Our scouts told us you'd come. The devil's ally. Come to finish us, have you?
Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see here. What do we got? That depends on you. Are you what she says you are?
I'm sure she's invented a fascinating history of our crimes. The truth is far simpler. We are Paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling, Karlach. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Say I buy your story. What then?
Then you'd be very stupid indeed. Poor Karlach, allied with the first sap she met, who will be so quickly destroyed. Zariel will find this all terribly funny.
Oh, so yeah, she was still. I mean, I figured she'd be telling the truth only because she was a companion. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her in, but we'll watch the enemy do their actions first.
Ready for some good news.
I like to see what's inside this building, so I know whether or not I want to approach through that door.
The blade will not bend.
She's hostile.
There we go.
Alright, let me think here. If I had attacked with her, would he have turned surprised? These are still mechanics I gotta figure out. We need... I don't see any good spells for me to cast right now, so why don't we... Charm Person? 4%, wow. 30%, that is a bit better. 20%. I guess we try. Saved, of course. What was that? Smoke powder bomb. Why did it do so much that was... Hold on, what? Oh, did I just click up? Thanks, game. You won't even tell me what a smoke powder bomb does, but apparently it did so much damage. I 100% believed Karlach, and I knew walking in there was a bad idea. I wanted to hear their dialogue, especially since I'm recording. So, let's go ahead and load, and then get the jump on these guys. One of the items that we found while we were in the overgrown ruins was Speak with the Dead. Let's try this out. I am curious about it. They mentioned how Karlach killed refugees, and there's literally a refugee body right here. Can we examine it? It doesn't give us any tips, clues, like was slain by an X weapon or anything like that. So let's try Speak with the Dead. Oops, wrong button. Let's try Speak with the Dead and see if that does anything. It's lagging me hardcore. That's what it's doing.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Zariel's brute destroyed me.
You killed a pack of gnolls. How?
The pact. Power.
A pact? Which devil did you deal with?
Fallen. Lady Zariel.
So he works for Zariel, and Zariel's brute would then be Karlach. Though, I mean, those guys could be also Zariel's brute, obviously, since he's working with Zariel, yeah. Exactly who are you?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten. Why?
And why would you sign a pact with the devil?
Power. Strength.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I have no idea why she does not absolutely care what we just did there, but okay. They also mentioned a cellar, and I'm wondering if maybe they plan to trap us in there. So let's try that. Can't right-click it to lockpick.
Ugh, I'll never get used to the stench of death.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Is this flashing because I'm not sure why it's lit up. Okay, we need to do a long rest. It says ritual, though. I should be able to cast it all the time. Alright. I'm gonna do long rest again just because I want to find out more stuff. So let's head back to camp. Yeah, we're just long rest. Something had happened while we were at rest, but we'll save that for later footage. Let's try Speak with the Dead with this guy, since he was glowing green. I guess that's a clue that there's something very special about talking to this guy.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Toll collector, Martin.
How did you die?
Goblins. Laughing. Cutting.
Why were you in the basement?
Hiding. Frightened.
Were you alone when you died?
Gods abandoned me and Vance.
Oh, there was another dead toll collector out there, so I guess we'll rest again and speak with that guy. Yeah, it's lit up green, but it wasn't lit up green on the way in. I don't know why it's lit up. Wait, can I just do it? Oh, I get to recast it. I don't have to Get over here. Why not this?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Vance. Toll collector.
It's a really long pause between dialogue options, okay? How did you die?
Jumped to escape. Broken.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad idea, dude. There's a ladder right here. Where are your valuables?
Gold. Basement. Locked.
Where's the Tollhouse key?
I fell. Dropped key.
Final question. Where were you heading?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I hesitate to press spacebar to skip the long delay between talking because I don't want to accidentally make something disappear or miss. I think I might have picked up the key already. Let's take a look at my key ring. Toll collector's key, yeah. Okay, we have that. Oh, she has something to say. I mean, since this is her quest, I guess we'll give that a shot. I know I ignored Gale in the ruins, but we weren't on a Gale quest at that time, so it didn't really matter.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast.
Yeah, we're right underneath them. We'll go after them.
Good news. Can't wait to see them finished.
Right now I'm just sort of scouting the area, trying to explore more content about this before just immediately chopping their heads off. Okay. So maybe as long as I cast it, then any corpse worth talking to will be illuminated. Now there was also a hole back here somewhere. There it is. But I don't have a short person, so maybe I'll take like one of the short characters in Wither's group and then make him a rogue. Yeah. But I'm assuming it leads to the other end of this hatch. So yeah, I had the key and that's fine. I just wanted to try talking to everybody.
Trap. Be cautious. Trap. Be cautious.
A trap. So much for a warm welcome.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
The character just stood on top of it. Obviously, we can tell there's a room behind it.
What's hiding here?
Click. Okay, it clicked, and I wasn't sitting down. I just ran up to it and it clicked. All right. Well, let's ungroup you. Click. Okay. And will it stay?
I've got a long road ahead.
Nope. So someone needs to sit there. But yeah, I clicked before I sat down because I really wasn't planning on sitting down.
Trap. Be cautious.
Vents. Heavy objects can be placed over vents to stop anything dangerous exploding forth. So these are simple toxins. Okay. Well, you guys stay there because I want to take a look at this loot, so you'll be fine.
Trap. Be cautious.
All right, now let's head on out. Let's see if these guys attack us now that we've gotten the gold and we're poisoned. I'm just curious. Like, normally I might drink potions and heal up before emerging if I were dumb enough to crawl underneath and do dungeon diving or whatever you want to call it, expeditioning underneath a group of hostiles, which apparently they don't really seem to care about, so that's fine. Alright, let's heal up a bit.
Better than nothing.
Feeling fresh?
You have anything to say with me bringing Karlach in here?
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
I noticed that when I was talking to him the first time, I actually had a trade icon down here. I'm always looking to see if there's trade. It's not this time. Let's see here. Assess his posture, his eyes. Is he telling the truth?
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough of this charade. I know you really are.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Now, I completely know there's an attack button down there, and to maximize my combat efficiency, I really should click that. But I know that I'd be missing out on dialogue if I did so. We also have these Inferno coins, which I don't actually know what they do, so we're going to also try that out. Let's try one right now. Inferno Fury. Alright, let's go ahead and activate. Oh, it's already used. Okay. Her weapon and unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage when she is raging, or when her hit points drop below 25%. Could I rush that? Okay, so let's... She's not going to be able to do a Rage Elkhart because she used her action doing Soul Coin, which benefits from Rage. Okay, game. Alright, so here we have Wyll. This dude whooped me last time with 57 hit points. Jeez, okay. I don't know unless I put him out. Fire arrow, 55%? That's horrible. What do you guys have for hit points? 31 and 41. Wow, you guys are much stronger than me. What level are you? 5? I'm only level 3 still. Alright, well, I guess we'll... Fine. Let's see here. Let's spread out a little bit.
Still on my feet.
Command, drop, 15%. Still got it. One time I get a low row. That's good. And we can also compelled duel. We compelled duel you. Not enough. Do you have to be next to them to do a compelled duel or something? Maybe I just don't see them. Alright, now for the main, or now for Tran. Let me think here. Do we want a darkness? If I darkness, they won't be able to necessarily do ranged attack. So yeah, let's do darkness. Let's put it somewhere where they have to approach us. Oh, he picked up his blade again. All right. So I needed to have picked it up. Well, the first guy didn't pick it up, so I thought maybe the AI is not smart enough to do it. Apparently he is smart enough. I should have picked it up. And I could have. Tran had the movement. Alright. So I guess... Are we still Infernal coining? Yeah. So let's go in Fury. And we'll try an attack. Why can't you not attack from this angle? 65%. That's horrible. Karlach needs 14 to hit. The rolled an 8. I guess try. Yeah, I like that I got to pick that afterwards. That uses my reaction. That's fine. And she could even back up if I wanted. Let's go ahead and do that. That negates the negative downside of reckless attack. He's still burning, so I don't want to shoot this ice thing on him. But I could throw a healing potion. Here, this gives me prevents targets from using reactions. I guess we'll cast that. Oh, does it hit everybody? Alright, fine. Okay, I don't want to do that then. And this, I can't... This only targets him. So we'll cast Vicious Mockery. 20%.
You festering boobo.
Okay. I should have picked up the weapon. There was a 15% chance to make him drop the weapon, and I mean... I guess we'll Divine Smite.
Well, so much for peace.
So I don't have disadvantage because he can't see me, so I could have an 84% chance to hit this person. Let's give it a shot. Nice. The song changed to a victorious music because I'm whooping him now. Because I'm blocking the door, I'm trying to find an alternative way in. This works for me. So I'm basically singling them out now. Sure, why not? Let's Hellish Rebuke this. %64 chance. Yeah, we'll just take the swing. Alright, we'll wait and see how Karlach does. Let's try Primal Stampede. Not enough movement. What? This is a stampede. Fine. What about charge? Not enough movement. Alright, then we'll just throw. Throw a trident, 55% chance. The path is interrupted. It's because of the dark cloud. Fine. Guess her turn is done. Actually, I guess I could make her dash. Since she's got extra movement, we'll close this door. We'll stand right here. And I don't know, we'll shove this person. stand in the darkness. I don't think she's actually in the darkness. Do I have any songs that I can use while in battle? We'll do the power. It doesn't tell me I get any benefits for it, but I think this is fitting for Wyll. Cyril's thinking. Hopefully, Cyril is thinking. And I'm not just like locked up or something. Come on, Cyril. Do something. Of course, Tran would miss. That is exactly what Tran does. Karlach. I want you to go inside this. Critical miss. Let's just do the reckless attack. Everybody hide behind Tran, who has dark vision. Wait, her rage isn't over? Why isn't her rage over? I didn't attack last turn. I did a shove, I think, but that's about it. That doesn't count as an attack. She dashed. That was her action. And then as a bonus action, she shoved. He's still playing. I want you to keep playing. It provides absolutely no Oh, you can't. I guess that makes sense. You can't play the violin while running. All right, play again. I know it absolutely provides no benefit. Step out. High defense. And no more spell slots. Okay. I'm curious. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and just. Is this a add that as an action? Okay, let's step back in. Let's channel Sacred Weapon and see if that cancels my darkness. He is still blinded. And, of course, darkness is still there, but that's fine. We'll stand at the edge of it and see what she does. If she walks into that cloud of darkness, I have an immense advantage on her.
It's close at hand.
Of course she would critical hit me. Question is, okay, so he's in the darkness. Did she not have, was she able to see and hit him at full? Let's take a look. Use Piercing Strike. How do I... Okay, attack roll was a 20, which is a critical, and she needed, I guess, a 15. So it doesn't say anything about... I'm not sure if standing at the edge of this darkness provided me any sort of defensive benefit. Sure, he's at the edge and you might be able to see him, but the way the game reads it is he's in the darkness. Maybe you can't hit him. I don't know. All right, well, I mean, this is not too difficult what to do next. We'll try a shove. What? That's where you'll shove her? I would like to shove her much further than that game. Climb on this. There we go. That's what we're talking about. She's got 19 hit points left. That's fine. Let's go and dash. Stand at this edge of this ladder. And I can't do anything about this ladder, right? Can't, like, shove it. Target must be movable. Okay, we'll just stand there. Dash again. Let's get Tran in nearby, so then we'll cast Featherfall. This is absolutely not necessary to jump, because it's going to use up my bonus action. But it looks cooler.
Blood comes easy these days.
Burning her mirror images. We'll have Tran burn up the next one. Hey, you hit somebody! Who are you?
So much for peace.
Did I just squish that toll collector? I think I did. I wanted to actually jump on top of her, but the game would not let me. Oh, there's the toll collector. He moved.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
What happens if I, like, will this make her evil? Let's try and find out. Tear this place apart.
Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
Wow. I'm not going to control her. Or actually, I can't control her. I just want to see what she does. Okay. She'll attack a burlap sack. Sure. A barrel. Okay. What? Uh-oh, everybody's following her. It's fine. I'm curious to see what happens if I pick the other options. Wow, this is actually kind of cool. I don't like that my teammates are choosing to follow her. I'd have to ungroup her, but this is fine. All right, I guess she's done with that.
That ought to do it.
Apparently, she's not immune to her own burning damage.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
I want to say slightly mad, because that was a little bit intense. That was a little bit more than I was expecting. Slightly mad, to be honest. Are you alright?
Who? Me? This is the best day I've had in years. Engine heats up the whole system enough not to get burned. Hopefully it will hold together long enough to get tuned up. Let's move, huh? I'm running high and in the mood for a fight.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do that again, and I want to see if she doesn't destroy the place if I say that we'll protect her. But remember that we are doing kind of a neutral evil playthrough for this, where we are not necessarily siding with the most evil party. We're just doing whatever sounds cool at the time, which might just actually be more like chaotic neutral. I don't know. Our characters are positioned. Let's try this again. This time we'll take the obvious choice of engaging in battle before. Why? Apparently, even turn-based combat does not count as combat when it comes to doing rage. Ridiculous. Fine. That won't be the first action we do. I thought it would be fitting if that was her first move. Okay. Alright. I mean, I guess I could not technically end my turn. Since that did not count as a combat action since I horribly missed. Although I had an 84% chance. Of course I'm gonna miss.
Pick a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
I told you, when it comes to dice rolls, I will always fail. We've set up a different way. This time we're going to try the high ground just because. So let's go ahead and attack this. Shattering that. Yeah, hopefully this will keep them from climbing up there. Let's begin the battle.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
And while I absolutely could quick save before the dialogue, or even during the dialogue, I'm also trying to learn how the battle mechanics of the game work. Thought it was casting through the roof to attack me. So I've set up, obviously, something here to funnel them directly to this ladder. I don't know how well this will work, but I thought it'd be funny. That's the important part. And since we smashed that ladder, I believe that this is the only way up. Well, I was supposed to be the one throwing people, but I mean, that's also funny, so I'm fine with that.
Put him up.
Okay, so she gets to move later? Alright, it's fine.
Blood comes easy these days.
Let me think here.
What path lies before me?
Oh, that's Wyll. I should be looking at the circle, but I only knew it was not the correct target because he has so little hit points. I didn't want to Eldritch Blast the floor. I right-clicked to cancel. I right-clicked to cancel that so that I could shove him. Fine game. Have it your way. Alright, Karlach, you get the honors. Open this bag. Right-click, throw Alchemist's Fire. See what happens. My computer crashes. That's what happens. Zuriel won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
I guess she doesn't care that her leader just died. Let's try talking to her with Karlach.
Ye gods, come back for us, have you, devil? Anders, the beast has returned.
The life you took will not go unavenged, it seems.
Of course.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
What's this?
Easy, Karlach. Those flames are getting hot.
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
This place is innocent. It's just a toll collector's road. So that is it for our fiery friend, the Paladins of Tyr. Thank you very much for watching Tran Wins Baldur's Gate. I'll see you next time.